Hi friends, I am in the front yard. The sun is right on me. Oh my gosh. It's, I don't know, I think it's around 8:30 in the morning and it's 65 degrees, so it's like beautiful out, but the sun is hot. I put my sunscreen on. So I'm gonna do a little bit of planting, not much, but I'm gonna plant the plants that I got from Green Acres in my front garden bed and put mulch down. I want to get rid of the bags of mulch because they're all lining up my sidewalk and it's hard for me to get to my hose, and I don't want anyone to get hurt. I mean, they're not in the sidewalk, they're like along the side of the house here. So I'm going to put some mulch down, but I think first I'm going to trim up some of the petunias so I can make room. I hate the reflection from the sun under my glasses. So I'm going to trim up a little bit of the petunias and put in my my salvia and my little yellow flowers. It's not a lot of planting, but this does take me a while because of the mulch and cutting back. You know, sometimes you just can't go and plant. You got to do maintenance of other stuff. Let me show you the plants I got. Okay, I'm back. Now, if you watched my video from Green Acres, you already know what I got, but I'll reshare it with you. So I got these. This is a Salvia Noble King. It is 10 inches wide, 10 inches high, 14 inches wide, zones 3 through 9, moisture moderate. Oh, I didn't know that. Evergreen shrub. Oh, and spikes of bright flowers. Both flowers and leaves are fragrant. I don't smell anything. Pollinator friendly, excellent plant for perennial plantings and rock gardens. Requires good drainage. So this should do perfect in the front yard. I got 3 of these. I got these with the little spikies so it mimics the Mystic Spiry. So when that gets big, it'll be spiky on the one side, and then I'm going to put these in the other side of the garden. A lot of petunias over there. I don't know. I was planning on putting them near the hydrangea, but we'll see. And then I got these. I bought these before. These are Proven Winners Gold Dust. These are so cute. I bought these. These are in my container that we made, my pollinator container. Unfortunately, my penistensum didn't make it, but these sure did. So I thought, well, if these are good, so I will get these. You know, since these did good in pot, I'm sure these will do fabulous in the ground. And these get 2 to 5 inches, so they're shorties, and their spread is up to 16 inches max. It's an annual except in zones 10A to 11B. Fertilized regularly for best results. So I'll use the since it's an annual, I'll use the Proven Winners soluble, water soluble fertilizer that I use on my petunias. So I'll just use that on this also. Deadheading not necessary. Yay. Heat tolerant. Container and landscapes. So I got 3 of these. So I'm just gonna have these grouped up a little bit for some color. Hopefully you guys can see this. All I can see is a reflection of these through my my phone. My phone gets dark screen, so I can't see very well when I'm videoing. So yeah. But first things first, I guess, is trimming up the petunias. Let me show you my garden bed. I know you guys have seen this several times, but let me show you again. Okay, so this is my garden bed. It's the petunias. I was going to put the purple flowers over near the hydrangea there, but look how big the petunias are there. I'm going to cut those back. And over here, I was actually thinking of cutting some of my lamb's ear and sticking that in this corner over here. So we'll see. I felt it might be too much doing it. It's already getting late to cut plants and plant them. I shouldn't even be doing this now. Should have done this earlier. But this is my second video. It's the same day from yesterday's video with the potatoes, so that's why I'm wearing the same outfit. But anyway, so I want to cut back the petunias. I was planning on putting them over here. So maybe I'll trim these back. I don't know, maybe I'll move the Mystic Spiries in this area here. I just gotta be careful because the drainage hole there, I can't be too close. So if they don't get that big, so I wanted to group them in 3. So maybe I'll do, I don't know. Well, maybe I'll stick them, maybe a grouping over here. I'll see, because there's the Mystic Spiries back there. Sorry, I have my finger in here. It's probably getting blurry. So the Mystic Spiries is back there. So that will kind of mimic them. So first things first. All right, let me trim the petunias. I'll be back in a second. That sun is hot. I decided I'm not gonna, they're all even all the way down the line, so I kind of want to go forward, and so I'll maintain trimming them moving forward. I think this is exactly where I want them. I wanted a little bit more space. In my head, I'm thinking of having them draping over the concrete, but they don't seem to be going that way. But I want to leave them like that for now, and I think I'm just going to plant the plants in there, and then, because next year we'll probably put more petunias in there if these ones don't survive. I think I'm about the jazzberry. Really love how they turned out. So I think we're just going to plant them up and get the mulch in, but it is getting toasty. That sun is hot, and we actually don't have any wind today, which is crazy because we've had wind every day for like at least 2 weeks. So anyway, let's get these in the ground, and so I can get out of this heat because I'm sweating and I'm getting gross. All right, let's go. Okay, so I got my plants in, and I'm going to plant in my place. So I think I'm going to move, kind of group them together. They might be a tad little close, but I'm okay with that. So I'm going to put that there, this one back here, and this one kind of right here. And then this should fill in like a big purple spot. They don't get that big, so it shouldn't mess up with my husband's whatever water thing majiggy in the drain next to it, because these won't get that big, so they won't go near the drain. So I guess I'll plant this one first and then do these two. And I'm just using a basic old shovel, and I got my Sure Start, so I'm just digging a hole. And my husband said that he'll run the irrigation to these plants today. Okay, so I got them all in. They're a little close, but I think it'll be fine. I'll give them a water, and then I'll put mulch down. But I still have to do the little yellow flowers. I don't know where I'm going to go because they're so small. I think I'm going to actually plant them off to the side. But yeah, I think those look cute, and it'll look like that. The Mystic Spiries, kind of. But that will get big, and these should maintain around the same size. So, all right. My camera is going dark, so I hope you guys are seeing this. All right, let me plant the other ones. My phone is overheating. I had to shut it off, so I didn't get to show you. So I planted these, oh my God, I'm blanking out what they're called. But I planted these here underneath the butterfly bush, which still needs to be cut back, and near the petunia. So what I will do is I'll maintain the petunias, make sure they don't grow in that spot. But what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna put the mulch down, and then I'll water them, just because I have all the mulch over here. And I got patio bark. It's the same as the kind that we used in this bed here. I'll show you. So it's the same as that, but it's a little bit finer, but not much, because I looked at it and they're still kind of big size. So I got patio bark. It's all natural. I think it's cedar or fir. I have to take a look. Look online and see, or I can look on the back of the package. So I got 5 bags of those, and I'll start over in this area, and then when I'm able to carry these over to that area, I'll do that, and then I'll water these plants. But I'm going to try to get as much mulch, at least around the plants. I still plan in this area, I want to plant a Rudbeckia, so that's kind of why I left that space kind of free. I really want a Rudbeckia there, and then I can fill it in with other plants, and then plant something over here. I don't know how big the hardy hydrangea is going to get in the or hibiscus is going to get, but it's got flowers on it. Last year it went up to the roof. This year, like I had told you guys before, it's struggling because of the roots got disturbed because we took out all the plants that were in here. And so I'm not sure what I'm going to plant in this area. Part of me still wants to do a small hydrangea like the one we have in the front window, but that doesn't look good right now. So I don't know if that would be wise to put there. So I'll figure something out. But we're going slow. I don't know like everything to plan it all out. I kind of wing it when I go to the nursery and see, and then try to figure out what I want. I go home and research plants before I do a whole bed. I just get some ideas. So plus the money, I can't buy a whole thing of plants to fill the area as much as I would like to. But all right, I'm gonna see if I can get you guys to see me doing the mulch. But this is, like I said, my phone is getting hot. I had it sitting in the shade to dry off, but I wanted to show you that I planted them there. And I think it's cute underneath the butterfly bush. So then that way it makes me maintain the butterfly bush so you can see those flowers. And the bubble gum is doing good. As you guys know, I sprayed BT on these and they came back because these had no blooms on them at all. If you check back in one of my videos, I think it's like 3 videos back, it looks terrible. They had nothing. I sprayed with BT and look at, they all came back so happy. But they're sticky. And these ones also came back. But all right, let me get the mulch in before I'm sweating and hot and icky. So let me get the mulch in. This is the kind of bark I got. This is it. The ingredient says bark. It doesn't tell you what it is. I believe this is fir, maybe pine mixed in, and some cedar. This is made locally here in Northern California by Green All, which is EB Stone. And so I'm going to put this in the garden near the hydrangea and work my way down a little bit. So that's what we're going to do, and get some under the petunias too. All mulched up, plants are planted. I just gave everything a good water. It looks good. Mulch makes everything look so pretty. I just hate gardening with it because when I plant my plants, they don't look as nice. You know what I mean? It's like you got to move the mulch. But there it is. I think it definitely looks better. I apologize for the sunlight. I'm out of breath and I'm sweating and gross. Ugh. But yeah. It looks better. I'm glad I did this. I still have room to put plants, so something there. My rudbeckia near the hydrangea. So yeah, there we go. I'm very happy and glad I got this done. Task well done. It's Sunday here, so good day to get this done in the morning and then rest the rest of the afternoon. Well, friends, that's it for me. I'm cooking. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it took a while. It took a few hours to get this all done and figure it out. And I'm hot and I'm just like, I feel gross. I want to take a shower. My hair's a mess. It was a little bit breezy, but now the wind's dying down again. But the breeze was nice. I'm near the Mystic Spiries, and there's all these carpenter bees like right next to me. But so that's it for today. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I hope you're getting in the garden, and I hope you're getting some nice weather. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.